Yes, it would help if I turn my mic on. Hi, Cancer. Welcome back. Welcome in. Thank you all so much for being here with me. This is going to be your Shawin season reading. So the remainder of Libra season, which is like 1 or 2 more weeks, maybe, I think probably 1, on into and through Scorpio season. So it's going to be Oracle heavy. We are still going to do a few of our tarot cards just because I want to. Before we jump into the reading, though, we are going to be using the singing bowl to clear any still lingering energies that were not cleared out with the smoke clearing, and then to connect to each other as a collective. If you would like to use this time to call any specific guides, deities, archangels, any beings of light that you would like to be present for this reading, please feel free to do so now. The more, the merrier. Excuse me. Let's go ahead and get into it. Okay. Cancer, I will say that I've been trying to do your reading for like a week now, and it just has not been happening for whatever reason. Distractions, being able to record bits and pieces, but not the whole thing. I will say, though, the reoccurring theme, the overall theme for you this month, specifically this season for you, actually, sorry, not just this month, not just October, but is transformation and transmutation. It is huge life changes in literally any aspect, in all aspects, if that is what you want. You have the capacity, the potential, all of the things to literally bring in and change, completely fresh start in literally every single aspect. If you want a new home, a new attitude, a new wardrobe, a new way of being, a new way of thinking, new car, new career, new streams of income, new ventures, new adventures, new love if you want it. Okay. 7 of Swords came out in reverse. The star has flipped over twice now. Okay, yes. As you are finishing out the cycles and taking the energy that has been lingering and that has kind of been, lingering and stuck for a very long time, as you transmute that and turn it into energy that is going to propel you out of this state and into this state. This is new. Again, when I was doing your other readings and just like meditating with your energy throughout the last week and in this weekend, the word new came out 5 times in one sitting, in one reading. And it was amazing because it's like literally every single aspect. Can you imagine five completely separate aspects of your life changing like right now, shifting timelines in such a grandiose and, I don't know, splendid, I don't know even how to describe it, but it's like such huge shifts that I hate to say this because I hate picking up on this energy, outside energy, but it feels like people are going to be looking at you. Obviously jealousy is going to come with that because people are going to be like, well, how the hell did they manage to get a new house? How do they manage to buy a new house with all of this land, with a boat, with a new car, with a new business? Like what? All of the things. And it's not overnight success. It might look like that, but it's absolutely not. You have the Ace of Wands here with the, what is that, 7? I almost said 8. The 7 of Pentacles. You have been at this for a long time. You've been putting a lot of effort and intention and really taking stock of what is around you, what is working, what is not working, where you need to pull back, where you need to invest, where you need to expand, where you need to, all of the things, right? You've put a lot of effort and energy into something. Ace of Pentacles. New money, new business, new ideas. Okay, we're going to take it because it just flipped out again. New money, literal offers from God, the universe, Spirit is literally handing you a huge chunk of change, not only, but the idea and the inspiration and the motivation and the fire to go along with the earth, like practical and spiritual new starts. It's truly spectacular, Cancer. I don't know why I'm still shuffling. 8 of Wands came out. Yes. It's gonna maybe even feel overnight to you too, because while you've been working on this for a really long time, to you it might feel like nothing's really working. Like nothing's really gotten you where you want to be. Nothing's really afforded you the luxury of retiring or working from home or traveling or whatever, saving, buying a house, any of these things, right? Maybe you've been wanting a new car for a really long time, but for whatever reason, hasn't worked out. So in that aspect, to you it might also feel like an overnight, really, really sudden, but it has a lot to do with cutting ties, realizing that this cycle is actually done, that you're actually over it, and there's nothing left to explore, to look into. There are no lingering questions. There's no unfinished business. All the ends are tied up. This is absolutely done, over with, and I feel like you're finally coming to terms with that. You've known it for a long time. You've even acknowledged it several times, but maybe you've always felt a little unfinished. But as you've come back and revisited this cycle for one last time, it's like, okay, nothing's going to change here. It doesn't matter how much I change. It doesn't matter how much the situation, the circumstances, the people change. How I feel here is not going to change. It's time to, okay. And as you do, detach from, it's that energy of attached to nothing, connected to everything. Remind yourself of that. Detach from all worldly things. Attach yourself to God, Allah. Read your Bible, Quran, whatever you read. Right now I'm reading the Kabbalion and the Quran, the Holy Quran. So whatever, however, whenever, wherever you connect, do that as much as possible and detach from literally everything else is what I'm getting. I'm also, wait a minute. Oh, because this is 9. Duh. I was going to say, if that's a 7, then how is that a 7? But it's not, because that's not the 7 of Wands. That is a 9 of Wands. Sorry, I'm going to get a sip of water. You should do the same. Yes. I feel like also, as you recognize that you've been through a lot, that you've, excuse me, Fendi, you're going to have to wait, that you've been through a lot, you've had to stand up for yourself a lot, come to your own defense, maybe when nobody else would. First of all, we all know you were never actually alone in those circumstances. You leaned on God heavily. If people now are looking at you like you have some newfound faith or something like that, you've always had it. You've just not necessarily expressed it, vocalized it, or shared that with anyone else. That is very private to you. But externally, you could have felt that you fought many. This is the wounded warrior, right? This is someone who has fought 9 battles. Looks like a 10th is incoming, but they keep going. They're exhausted, but they keep going. I feel like you're going to be able to lay down these wands, let this rest, and let yourself rest and receive, allow, be receptive. If you're not open to allowing help from people like in your actual life, if you don't have people like that you trust, I do feel like you do, though. People that you could ask, like, hey, do you want to go into business with me? Do you want to invest in XYZ? Family of light. I love that. I'm going to read about this card and then probably our Seasons of the Witch deck. We got Ascension and wisdom of the divine feminine. Yes, I was just talking about receiving, and my next train of thought was be receptive, be open, be soft, be in your feminine energy. These are all feminine things, right? Accepting, allowing. If you want to be a well-kept woman and you want to be someone who goes where they want, when they want, who is spoiled, who is a lady of leisure, whether you want to be spoiled because you spoil yourself, take care of yourself, you keep yourself, right? That kept woman statement, you keep yourself in very high top form is what I'm getting. But if you want to be any of those things externally, you have to allow it. And if you even want to receive any of those blessings, miracles, whatever label you want to put on them from God, you also have to allow that, right? You have to be open and receptive. And sometimes those gifts do come through people in the physical. How else are they going to deliver? Like, if you don't play the lottery, they can't give you a win there. If you don't allow someone to invest in you or to help you or to hear your ideas or to get any of those things, then how are you going to gain things that you're asking for if you're not allowing it to come in? Skull. Hidden secrets can harm you. Okay. Kangaroo. Unsettled times. Need to plan ahead. Interesting. Great worry over nothing. Guys, what's happening? You will receive a gift. What is... Oh my goodness. That's not at all what I was expecting to come out from that. That deck, I will say though, has been quite not negative. That's not the word that I want, but it's been a little bit darker lately, I've noticed. The last even few readings that I've done today. Coming of Winter is the card that we got for our Shawin deck. What else is here for Cancer Spirit? What else is here? Rider, Fool energy. Taking the leap of faith, knowing that you will be guided, that you will be led, that you have this steed that can take you wherever you want to go. And the scythe. This points to a husband and wife who the husband was very condescending and like, you couldn't do my job even if whatever, but I could do yours in my sleep or some shit like that. So she goes out and does his job. She comes home from working his shift to find that the cow is hanging from the tree somehow. He had messed things up so horrifically at the house just trying to do her task that their livelihood, which was their livestock, right, was about to die. So she had to act quickly to cut the cow down so that they could save their livelihood. She had to correct all of his mistakes, essentially. So it's like, pay attention if you're kind of projecting that, or even if someone is making you feel like that. Distance yourself from these people. Create peace as much as possible within and without. Spirit, what else is here for Cancer? This deck is not... We had a bunch, like 12 cards come out. That's way too many. What else is here? Ascension to the umpteenth degree is what I'm feeling. Like, you are ascending to a completely different level. Enchantment, celebration, sex magic, creation, partnered. Okay. Imbalance, chaos. So creating balance out of chaos. You could be connecting with a partner in a very healing, supportive, loving. We had the Two of Cups energy showing up. You could be connecting with someone who is in your light family, someone who you are meant to. I get like This obviously says family of light, but I'm getting like coming into alignment with someone that you're going to have children with, someone that has children, grown children specifically. Interesting. I'm getting, though, that you are the feminine here. You are the receptive. You are the allowing. And as you allow, you're opening yourself up for and to these magic experiences and encounters. I'm getting maybe strangers that quickly become really, really, really good friends, lifelong friends. Again, maybe this is you going out on your own, or you're getting a new job, you're getting a promotion, so you're in a new department, but someone that you connect with is very quickly becoming someone who is going to be in your life for the long term, is what I'm getting. They might even be someone who is part of your light family, your soul tribe, as they say, I think. Is that still a thing that makes sense now? All right, what else? Is that it? I think that's it. Let's go ahead and read about family of light first. The limits that many people place upon their love, that they will love their own family, country, religion, or community better than they love those on the outside, do not restrain your heart. Huh? The limits that many people place upon their love do not restrain your heart. You are capable of loving humanity, of loving all creation, and as an extended spiritual family. As an extended spiritual family, you will love your own, and you will love all as your own. You are meant to belong to a spiritual family of lights in this world and beyond. Yeah. I think that's what you would consider soul family, star seed, um, people who are even from your same constellation, your same, wherever it is that your soul is from. Ascension, yes, ascension. There it is. You have been growing spiritually, and as a result, your consciousness is naturally expanding. You can more readily see, know, feel, and receive impressions from higher spiritual sources of insight. You are going through an important phase of awakening that is transforming your experience of the material world from something that you must control, conquer, or possess into a living expression of radiant spirituality to be cherished. As your appreciation and love for the material world becomes more unconditional, you will experience spontaneous light body activations. This is a process of ongoing realization of embodied light, which opens you up to new, varied, and special special spiritual experiences. You may need more rest, healing, hydration, movement, and meditation to integrate this increasing degree of light and the consciousness it stimulates within you. In time, it will become more natural for you, and you shall go through a further increase in light quotient. For now, rest to integrate and progress. Progress. I was going to say process, but that's not what it says. Progress. Invocation. I call upon the unconditionally loving guidance that spiritually benefits all beings. I invite divine mercy, grace, protection, and support to flow into my heart, supporting my soul's ascension process to grow spiritually and to shift to a higher vibrational reality of love. I use my free will to ground myself now, and through steady intention, I permit activation of my light body, expanding my access to higher consciousness through my heart and facilitating the spiritual integration of multidimensional divine blessings to generate widespread benefit. May this process be steady, gentle, and safeguarded by the light. May the beings of unconditional love facilitating increased spiritual light quotient within humanity be empowered and invited to manifest their will for the greatest good. So be it. All right, let's read about wisdom of the divine feminine. I need to drink some more water as well. Excuse me. Divine feminine wisdom empowers you to grow into your vision, your dreams, and the fulfillment of your life purpose. Perhaps you envision a very different life for yourself from what you are experiencing now. The divine feminine wisdom reminds you that you can experience even the most extraordinary dreams as a reality if you are willing to grow into what you desire, to become what you seek. For this to happen, you are guided to let go, surrender any plans about how you can best manifest your dreams, and instead allow life to guide and nourish you through your life experiences each day. Know that the universe supports your divine destiny and is helping you become all that you are divinely meant to be. You are in the process of becoming, of bringing more of your personal vision of heaven down to earth. That sounds so magical. All right, let's read the invocation for this. I call upon the wisdom of the divine feminine and ask for nurturing blessings of evolution to support my growth into my most beautiful divine destiny. Through her loving grace, I am guided, protected, and assisted to become all that I can be. My soul is protected like a cub and fiercely loyal, fiercely regal, goodness, like a lion. With gratitude and trust in the flow of my life, I relax and take the journey with the cosmic lioness watching over me. As I do so, I help to bring calm and loving consciousness to the world for the greater good. So be it. Okay. Let's read a little bit about creation partnered. These are not numbered. 69. Clever. I integrate and accept change and align with the cycles of life. This card emerges when you need to collaborate. Each person has one hand hidden so as to not show all their cards. It's as if they have talents they do not know of because they only emerge when working together. Interesting. Partnered energy is powerful, whether it is love, friendship, or business. When you combine your intention with someone's intention and the two are aligned, working in tune with your intention, the results are magnified. Just because you've known someone forever doesn't mean you can't give new people a chance. Be open and honest with yourself and how you feel about collaboration. More often than not, if you have a problem with the partnership, it is a reflection of your inner struggle. Return to Creation Energy 1, Solo Magic, if this card continues to appear. Interesting. So it's time to collaborate. It's time to explore what that would look like, what it would look like to go into partnership here with somebody. We did get that. I was talking about it earlier. Allowing people to help, allowing people to invest in you. Help is not the right word. Invest. Reflection, rest. We're reading about coming of winter now. The outside world can seem such a cold and distant place. It can be tough to navigate trail buried the trail buried beneath the snow. It is hard to feed your soul when your surroundings offer little nourishment. In the dead of winter, life can be beautiful, still, peaceful, blisteringly cold, unforgiving, changeable. There is but one thing to do when winter storms come blowing: seek shelter to rest, recharge, and reflect. We must all take refuge within ourselves from time to time. Our souls need the energy of winter to slow us down so that we conserve our strength for when we need it. A harsh lesson, but learning to face the winters of our lives prepares us for facing the future. Take the time to reflect on your choices and the consequences they reveal. Look for ways to evaluate the path you've walked. Learn from your mistakes and celebrate your triumphs without harsh judgment. When the winter winds blow into your spread, it is time for self-reflection. Failure to learn from your experiences often causes the repeat of mistakes. It is time to review the choices that you've made without the opinions of others. What choices made your heart happy? What choices left you numb or lacking in inspiration? What is holding you back? And what resources could you use more of? Use the answers to the questions like these, to questions like these, to get a better understanding of what truly makes you happy and to form a plan to start shifting your life towards the image of your choosing. This card comes with a message to rest. The world will wait for you. Give your mind, body, and soul time to be still. Taking time to recharge is not laziness. It is the choice of supporting yourself. You'll have more strength, energy, and focus to devote time to the things you love when you are rested. Absolutely. All right, Cancer. I'm going to leave it at that. This season, it's going to be a ride. You're being catapulted into exceptionally new timelines, new everything, if you want it and if you allow it. I really hope you do. I love you guys so much. I will see you next time. Bye.